Yeah. Where Daigo is in winners finals.
Yeah, so CPT premieres and NA have 5 people that do it on a rotation. It's like James, David, me, Steve, and Yikes mostly, right? So it's just some kind of combination of that.
But as I said earlier,
that's why Steve and I ended up doing CEO. The reason we did CEO was actually, what up, Bloom Tune? The reason we did CEO was actually, it was not intentional. So here's what happened. At CEO, it was not supposed to be me and Steve. It was supposed to be David and Steve. I was supposed to have Sunday off. But then, like, I think Katana Prime lost his voice, so he couldn't do Injustice. So then David stepped in to do Injustice, and then Injustice and Street Fighter were back to back. And Steve had to do Tekken because Rip was in Tekken. So Steve jumped to Tekken in the morning. David had to jump to Injustice. And then me, because David couldn't do 2 top 8s back to back, which it's like, it's too much, right? So I had to take his place. And I slept in that day. I slept in the morning and I like wake up and it's like, hey, guess what? You're doing Street Fighter top 8. I was like, fuck, I gotta wake up and go over there. What happened to my hand wrist? Nothing. It's just there's a mark from resting my hand on the desk. And arcade sticks probably. Oh, maybe you're talking about the birthmark I have on my arm? I don't know. There's a red mark on my left arm. That's a birthmark, or is it my right arm? I don't remember which. Yeah, my right arm has a birthmark. Are you talking about right there? Just a birthmark. White people get birthmarks. That are red and splotchy and make it look like we've been burnt or something. You should take classes. Yeah, there's ways to use your voice so that you don't strain it as much, right? The diaphragm. Speaking from the diaphragm is much better for you, and also not doing as much strain on your voice when you yell. All you eggs on Twitter. Damn. I like how Z and Juna both use this as a platform to talk shit about anonymous people on the internet. That's hella funny. -2. That's not a real frame trap, but he respected it. Nice work. Yeah, there's a lot of people that talk shit on Twitter. I mean, I don't let it get to me, right? I read about people talking shit all the time. I read about, man, I saw this the other day. Somebody in the Street Fighter subreddit said that he played me in Guilty Gear, and he played me and Mike Ross, and he both beat us 15-0. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, Sajam plays Sin. I played him online. I beat him 15-0. And I've never played anybody online with Sin for that many games. And he was like, I asked him about it. I was like, hey, when did we play? He was like, oh, like 2.5 months ago. I was like, oh, so like the day I picked up the game? Nice. Damn, you got me. I guess, like, it's funny because he definitely played my soul. But he said that I played Sin in the message. It was really strange. But, you know, if that's your claim to fame, you got me. I'll hold that. You beat me 15-0. Get owned. Yeah, that is true. That you can change your name. And it could have been anybody. Zuna mentions me. They bring it up whenever they shill, usually. Is Minat legal? Asking for a friend. Are you talking about legal in tournaments? Because that's the only thing you could be talking about. And it'll be a while, right? Like a week or two. Get wrecked. I got owned. There's nothing I can do about it. It doesn't matter if it's true or not true. The scenario doesn't matter. You just gotta hold that. And I'll hold that. It's cool.
Almost as super. If you can block a little bit longer and get a little bit more super, you can't make this comeback. All right.
Reset? No. Take the damage, huh? No CA either.
You want to go for the mix-up right here.
Nah. So Daigo playing non-Shoto characters feels fine to me because he used to play different. Oh no!
No signal. Are they showing my hoodie with the rainbow color?
That is actually
what's it called?
Scene for if Daigo does lose.
I'll definitely try Minat today, and I'll play her tomorrow offline at Wednesday Night Fights just to mess around with her. He played Yun in Super, and then he went to Evil Ryu, which is not regular stun. Jesus, what a beatdown of a round. Damn. Then he played all kinds of weird characters in other games. He played Akuma in Alpha. He played Guile in CVS2. He played Boxer in Super Turbo.
Can he tie it up, or is he gonna let Daigo go up 2-0?
Championship Edition, he played Guile, I think, right? And he played Marvel. He played Dante. He played Wolverine, Dante, Akuma. I played the same team. Yeah, remember he played Guile in Street Fighter 4 also. Soul and Exert. Well, Soul is basically. Yeah, I don't think he had charge after jab strong. Yeah, Daigo's Balrog in ST was wild. Man, that character is dumb. Who thought fucking Balrog in this game was dumb? You should watch ST Balrog. Jesus. Good roll. Daigo is super good at this matchup. I think him and NuckleDu are both really good against Rashid with Guile. It's like not a matchup that I think is easy either. You have to be really particular about your spacing and where you're throwing booms. Zeno. He's probably dead, right? I think he's dead. Yeah, he played this matchup a lot. Remember the week that Daigo picked up Guile, we were watching match analysis of him, and he like beat John Takeuchi and like Gachikun online. He was just dunking these Rashid players in Season 2, and Rashid in Season 2 is hella good. Yeah, it's just like his Guile is super good. He throws booms. Yeah, he's really good at dealing with the roll. This is like a super important tool in the matchup. So what he does is he throws booms at a range where you have to guess on the roll, and you have to either commit to the V skill portion at the end, like the kick portion at the end, or you have to just get hit by him interrupting you. Are counter picks prevalent in Street Fighter 5? They are to some extent, but not everybody plays multiple characters. I think that other fighting games have more counterpicking. Like NRS games have way more counterpicking. This range for fireballs is super good because if he rolls, Daigo can interrupt the roll with like sweep and crush counter him because you're in counter hit state during it. Right? He's dealing with the roll. He's baiting the roll really well. Yeah, see that time the V skill hits it. He's stopping approach options from Rashid, which is really hard, right? Rashid is hella good at getting in.
Mix up city incoming.
Full mixer extension.
NRS has lots of counterpicking. It's because characters are generally easy to pick up. And people are really good at breaking down the engine in that game. New game comes out every... Think about NRS games, there's a new game every 2 years, and the game changes more than other fighting games. So it's very easy to... Wow, what a buffer. It's very easy to pick up new characters because nobody is like a master of many characters yet, since the game is always newer and the changes are always new. I like him buffering stand like a EX boom. Actually, I should watch that again. What is the series he does here? He does wow, that's such a weird. Yeah, I guess, right? That catches counter pokes. Okay. MK11. I'll tell you, I like Injustice more than Mortal Kombat as a series, but I liked MKX.
Very powerful tool.
Yeah, Sonic Fox has a shit ton of characters. Almost everybody at the highest level of that game has multiple characters.
Doesn't matter who you are,
2 more for stun. Back throw will stun. Okay. That was the moment of no return. It's like if you get thrown, you're stunned. If you don't get thrown, like if you get hit by a mix-up, you're dead. Either way.
He probably will not be able to get V trigger, so he's going to see a lot more V reversals this round, but Gachikun fully stopped.
Yeah, NuckleDu like kicking a super. That's hard to do, man. I don't know how he does it. I've never tried. I've tried it on stick. It's not easy.
There you go. Oh, dashes in, full combo.
That's a good example. Remember we talked about this earlier? Whoops. We talked about this earlier about how the Sonic Boom has an extended hurt box, right? Look at where his arms are, right? You would think that this would not be in Guile's hurt box, but because he's throwing a boom, the hurt box gets extended out further than normal. So even though it's kind of far from Guile, the hurt box on the boom gets extended, right? And that's why that scenario works.
No, dashes in, full combo. We'll see what Umit's gonna do. Do or die right here.
Bias can be fun to listen to on why does he eat so many throws? What is the thought process on that? So, alright, this is a good example. Look at the combo damage. Like, if you look at a combo from Rashid, right, this is just a normal, this is a pretty low damage combo. Right, the combo here is more than a throw. A throw would only do like maybe that much or something. Well, a little more than that. But yeah, a throw would do significantly less damage. Maybe like right here. So that amount of damage is much better to eat than eating the full damage of a combo. So the idea is that you take the throw. Multiple throws can be better than eating one combo. Like 2 throws or 3 throws is significant, is not as significant as eating one big combo, you know? Oh shit, that sucks. Sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes you just get clipped.
Super pivotal round, please, Daigo.
Please, Daigo. That's what he said. Super pivotal round, please, Daigo. Medium kick? That's weird. If he had CA, that would have been a lot.
Right there. Strong start. Ooh, that was a flash kick waiting to happen. Didn't come out though. King is a little bit slow. I think he did not have the full charge right there. Daigo spends the bar so he can build it back.
Oof.
Great life lead here. All right, Gachikun spent it early. Of course, Daigo walks forward to block it.
Yeah, Juna's job. Oh, he can come down with a normal. Oh.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Spent it early. Of course,
he actually can come down, because it's enhanced, he can come down with a normal here. So him hitting forward fierce is really weird. He should have walked up and hit crouching fierce. That was such a weird, I don't know, that was a weird scramble.
Good conversion on that scramble. It was a wonky for both.
Yes, what a jump.
Yes, what a jump.
Love always punishing those mixers on that. Crouch block.
All right, but this is
one throw. This is the problem. This is what we mentioned. This is why you don't throw tech, right? All right, let's check out the damage on this throw. This is what one throw does. Now look at what happens when he gets clipped. This is what happens when he gets clipped for trying to do something defensively or maybe trying to tech the throw and getting counter hit. Right? You see how much more significant it is? The strategy tells you that eating a throw is better. Are you kidding?
Thinking man pose and Gachikun with the expression on his face. Sleepy Daigo with the thumbs up.
Daigo has won 3 tournaments in the last month.
Are you kidding me?
He's using the middle finger for the button press. That is the anger.
Daigo's won 3 tournaments in the last month. He did the same thing last year after Evo. He's gained like in the last, I don't know, month, he's gained 720 CPT points, which is enough to put him with his other like 200 that he had into the top 10. He's at 9th place right now, and he's going to another tournament this weekend. All right, he gets a punish. He could have done fierce into strong in the flash, but it's probably not the best, or probably not the easiest. Combo. Oh no. It's hard to juggle with Rashid in a lot of those scenarios. If you've ever played Rashid, you know that it's very inconsistent. I didn't watch this. Who's in winners? This is winners finals.
No, chooses the back off. Very, very
late
play here. Classic Umehara style.
Wait for all this meter to
He's got CA. He wins in one hit if he gets. Yeah, if he could have canceled that into CA, he would kill him. But I don't think he could have because he was too high off the ground. Punish.
conversion into the CA.
All right.
2 apiece.
First round goes to Daigo in game 4.
Yeah, there's very few people more famous than Daigo.
Had to spend all of his meter, unfortunately.
No, Daigo is guaranteed to be in Capcom Cup.
Especially in the first round, you definitely want to burn everything.
You thought Z was a cameo player? No, see, this is what I'm talking about, the rolling, right? He's so good at interrupting it. So he makes him commit to the non-kick at the end because Daigo blocked and punished it. So that's when he gets the jab, interrupt, and punish. So he's so good at like mixing between sweeping it on the way, between like blocking and waiting and letting him do the kick on block and punishing it. Like the guess every time for Rashid is not good if you yeah, see right there, he gets sweep. Right? He's doing a good job of dealing with that. Z played Geef. I was teaching him how to play Guile in this game when we were at E-League.
Rashid gets hit.
Empty jump.
Great tag.
No, Uma Juarez. Oh, they just tried to throw bait him. Man, that's so unfortunate. Guile can't even do his normal corner pressure against Rashid, huh?
He got thrown for it.
Because he rolls out of there. Could he have punished? Oh, no, I guess not. No, he tried. Yeah, Daigo is definitely the protagonist. He's All Might. Daigo is for sure All Might.
Yeah, I think it was a failed eagle strike, maybe.
And Giuna is Midoriya.
Good patience here. Gachikun trying to crack him open. He's got super. A nice combo, nice crush counter. Might be able to steal the round right here. Daigo sacrificing.
Gets a second movement to meaty still. Yeah, that was pretty good actually, even though he late rise. Damn, a second one. If he gets hit by a boom, he's dead. Oh.
Look at Guile's hair.
What happened? That's so weird.
Guile's hair gets so excited when he wins with that.
See, as present Mike? No, present Mike is definitely Tasty Steve, and Aizawa is definitely me.
Come on. Oh, if he didn't drop that other, if he didn't drop that punish.
When
that would've been
will Daigo pass the torch to the youngins? He doesn't want to let go yet. He's not ready to retire.
I don't think Z plays Street Fighter 5 very much at all. I've only seen him play a couple of times. He played a lot of Street Fighter 4. He was pretty good at it. Big damage, yeah.
Hands up, even if you're alone, even if you're in public at the
Do I know
bar.
Japanese? I study. Oh, wow. See, that's what I'm talking about. Right? He makes this mix-up feel so bad for Rashid. The rolling, he just blocks it and takes the punish, and like it adds up so much.
Hands up. Upside down kick. That's a stun.
Stun for Daigo.
With the boom, just to build
He gets corner carry on this and meaty boom after. This is a bad. Yeah, oh, he could have flash kicked. I took, wow. Daigo is so good. Damn, that was really slick. I like the eagle spike, actually. That's probably his only way not to get punished on the landing frames, but he still gets need. Fucking hear Giuna clapping. No, I took Japanese in high school a long time ago. I want to start, I want to try to find some kind of book or a textbook that teaches Japanese and start getting back to it. Maybe like read it on planes and stuff. There. Alright, now he's going back to a legit frame trap. Oh, damn. Yeah, they offered Japanese, and I took it instead of other. It's like Spanish and French or the other things. Damn, that was sick. I took it because. Oh, he's dead. That was sick. This whole series, look at this whole round. Actually, look at this entire round. We should watch this whole thing. Gachikun legit just can't get in.
Okay, spends the bar early, be able to build this back.
He just can't get in. Like, he shuts down every option. Air to airs him. That time it was boom plus flash kick. If he didn't eagle spike and did regular jump, he would have caught him. Anti-air forward fears. EX boom to catch him moving in. It's like everything he does is so well placed, right? It's everything has a purpose. Yep. Blocks it. That was the last moment. Gachikun tried everything. Like, he tried everything he could to get in, and Daigo stuffed every single approach. It's hard, man. These sweats are tight. These sweats are sick, by the way. He wears these everywhere. There's these Red Bull sweats. These gray Red Bull sweats, they're tight. I'm about it, dude. Do a Marvel superheroes analysis. Jesus Christ. He's a fan. He's definitely a fan. Is the YouTube comments that angry? The highest comment is, LOL, you never see commentators just straight up cheer for someone to win. Such is the power of Daigo, our Lord and Savior.